Hi, everyone. Today is my birthday. And so to celebrate, I thought I would open a pack of Star Wars CCG and see what we have inside. And this is one of my favorite expansions to open. I feel like I say that every time. But this one really is for a couple of reasons. One, I think the cards are some of the most beautiful in the game. I just think like the color saturation, kind of everything about them, like the set and the movie just generated some really beautiful backdrops for these cards to take place in. Another reason I really like this expansion is the sentimental value to me is pretty high, because I got out of the game kind of right as Endor was released. And so I didn't open a ton of Endor packs as a kid the first time I was collecting Star Wars. And so for me, kind of the anticipation of this set was always so high. For those that kind of played and collected in the 90s, everyone knew that like Endor and Death Star 2 were coming, and that they were going to have a bunch of cool stuff in it. All the AT-STs, all of the Star Destroyers and ships in Death Star 2, obviously Jedi Luke and Emperor in Death Star 2. Everyone knew that stuff was coming. And so these two sets in some ways kind of represented the culmination of the game, and one that I didn't really get to experience firsthand that much. And then the third reason I like it, I just think the packs look great. I love the dark green, and this is it's just a beautiful set to open. This is also actually my last Endor pack that's loose. I still have kind of one more in my collection of one of every pack, and I still have a box that's sealed. But I'm going to either need to buy some more, but I mean, stuff's just getting so expensive. I'm kind of whittling through some of my more valuable packs, and that's okay. That's what they're for. They are there to be opened eventually, and savored the process. I did just listen to a great interview with Jeff May, I believe on Kyle Mullen's channel, where Jeff was talking about just his approach to collecting and like sort of the philosophy behind opening packs. And I agree with him to a certain extent. Like, these packs are meant to be opened. These cards are meant to be enjoyed and played. And I'm not going to go, rip open my entire collection of sealed product. My hope is that one day I can like do that with my kids and get them into the game. This is fun. And like I said, it's my birthday. So, let's see what we get. So I just was watching the Team Covenant video where they opened a whole box of Endor to make sure I got this right. I think there's 5 commons and then the rare and then 3 uncommons. So we'll just try to get it right. But 5 common, 3 uncommon, 1 rare, 9 cards. I think this was the last expansion with 9 cards. And there's just so many cool things to get in this. There's some dud cards for sure, but some good mains. Obviously the Han and the Chewie main got reprinted in Death Star 2, and maybe a little bit less valuable as a result. But the 3PO is great. The Leia is great. Obviously, there's a ton of cool dark side walkers, the Tempest 1 and Tempest Scout walkers. There's a couple really good red cards in this set from rares. I'm thinking specifically like, were you looking for me? Always thinking with your stomach. And then of course there are the foils, which I love, even the sort of the more common ones, which are a bummer to get because you're getting like a common instead of a rare. But I just love the production value of, some of these, of the foils that are in here. They're so shiny. They're so pretty to look at. So hopefully we get something good. And if not, it's always fun to open a pack anyway. Obviously there's Ewoks in here too, which, say what you will about Ewoks, they definitely fulfilled the purpose that George Lucas had for them, which was to sell some merchandise. Speaking of Ewoks, there's an Ewok tribesman right out of the gate. So I believe we've got 3 uncommons on the back, and we have a dark side rare. So we could get a, I'm trying to think what the best dark side rares in this set are. Probably the Tempest Scout walkers, for sure, or And I guess the two ultra rare foils from this set are Tempest 1 and Tempest Scout 4. So hopefully we get something cool, but we'll see. So we have Ewok Tribesman. We've got Dense Forest, Navy Trooper. I always love the picture on this. You know, it's kind of a useless 1/1 card, but pretty cool. I love the kind of the picture there with the dark armor in the forest. Go for Help. Not really a card I've seen a ton. Lambda Class Shuttle. Cool looking card. We've got the Backdoor. I actually love this card. I love playing this card in like hunt down decks with Conduct Your Search as a way to pull this out and then just plop somebody down to be draining for 2 or even 3 on turn 2. Really nice card. Obviously you have to watch out for Lost in the Wilderness if you're doing that, but still pretty cool. Got the Bunker, very useful in Endor operations decks. We have Endor itself. So all 3 of our uncommons, I believe, were locations. And if you saw my last video, I think it was the last video, we had a ton of locations in that pack. I think it was that Reflections 3 pack that had so many locations. And our rare is a red card. And let's see, it's Destiny 4. Not entirely sure what that is. Wounded Warrior. Cancel Leia's game text, or if your weapon just hit an opponent's character, that character is power 0 and may not apply ability toward drawing Battle Destiny. So, nice little rare. I always remember this moment from the movie of Leia getting shot in the arm like that. Looked pretty painful. She sold it pretty well as an actor. So, very fun. I love, and this is just a great example of kind of I feel like the color saturation on this is just kind of at a different level than, a lot of the other sets, right? Like the red is a little bit more brilliant for whatever reason, just kind of pops a little bit more. So hope you all enjoyed that little birthday present for myself, and we'll see you next time on the channel.